Hey there, folks. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and rather complex topic, the spread of misleading information during the Ceuta crisis. It's a story that showcases how social media and political narratives can intertwine, creating a web of confusion and misinformation. So let's unravel this together and explore the impact it had on a global scale. Imagine this. Thousands of people, driven by a mix of factors, make their way to the Spanish territory of Ceuta, bordering Morocco. It's a massive movement, and it all started with a simple idea spreading on social media platforms like TikTok and Facebook. Videos promising an easier route to Europe went viral, and the rest, as they say, is history. Now here's where it gets interesting. As these videos gained traction, a second wave of misinformation emerged, this time focusing on the causes and potential outcomes of the crossings. It's like a never-ending cycle of misinformation, and it's our job to dissect it and understand the implications. One of the biggest claims that surfaced was the idea that Spain had relaxed its migration rules. Officials and experts pointed to a combination of factors, including economic hardships and criminal networks, but the role of social media misinformation cannot be ignored. It's a powerful tool, and in this case, it was used to manipulate and mislead. Personally, I find it fascinating how a single court ruling can be twisted and turned into a narrative that encourages mass migration. The Spanish Supreme Court's judgment on migrants intercepted by sea was misinterpreted, and it became a catalyst for the crisis. It's a perfect example of how a small piece of information can snowball into a massive issue. Critics, including the U.S. State Department, argued that Spain's regularization program sent the wrong message, encouraging more crossings. And let's not forget the role of social media posts, which focused on genuine developments, but presented them in a misleading light. It's a dangerous game, and it's one that can have real-world consequences. As the crisis unfolded, politicians and commentators across Europe jumped on the bandwagon, warning that the migrants would soon continue their journey to mainland Spain and other European countries. It was a narrative that spread like wildfire. But was it accurate? Well, the EU's Migration Commissioner, Magnus Brunner, had something else to say. Brunner stated that, contrary to popular belief, not a single person had crossed into mainland Europe on Friday evening. He highlighted the existing border checks and the legal procedures in place, which meant that the migrants' journey to the mainland was not as straightforward as some claimed. It's a reminder that we should always fact-check and not jump to conclusions. And then there were the conspiracy theories. As if the situation wasn't complex enough, online rumors suggested that the mass crossings were organized by Israel and the U.S. as retaliation for Spain's foreign policy decisions. It's a wild claim, and one that, so far, lacks substantial evidence. But it goes to show how misinformation can spiral out of control and take on a life of its own. So, what can we take away from all this? Well, first and foremost, it's a stark reminder of the power of misinformation and the importance of critical thinking. We live in an age where information spreads faster than ever, and it's our responsibility to question and verify. Secondly, it highlights the global impact of local events. What happens in Ceuta doesn't stay in Ceuta. It has repercussions across Europe and beyond. In a world where social media and politics collide, it's crucial to stay informed and analyze information with a critical eye. So, let's keep the conversation going and continue to navigate these complex waters together. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning.